Well, all right. So nobody's here yet except for Jimmie and me. But anyway, good morning, Vegas time. Welcome to Morning Night Live. I'm your host, Marty, also known as P Dog Night on the internet. And welcome back to the P Dog Night channel. Coming to you live. Oh, wait. Is it connected? I think it is. Let's see here. Am I? Cool. All right. Coming to you live from the HotepCon in Las Vegas, Nevada, here at the Ahern Hotel, which is a really nice, actually, it's a pretty nice convention um, convention center, hotel and convention center. No gambling or no casinos in here, but the bar's real nice. The restaurant's phenomenal, and so we're just here chilling. I'm here chilling with Jimmie Das Hotep, who you.
How's it going?
And we're just gonna sit here and see who drives by and talk about some things they see on the news and chat with you in the chat. So nice to see you here, Jesse Leon. Good morning, Jim Beam, Avocado Stabley, Mike Savage, Blarg. How are the hookers? You know, they all drowned last night because there was some nasty flooding here in Las Vegas. And so all the hookers drowned, and so they're gonna have to find some new hookers. I'm just saying. Good morning, Deco, or Deco D, who is not one of the hookers. Just let you know. Why is this not showing up on my screen though? That's weird. Oh, I don't want a photo. I don't want that. What is this? Oh, that's because I hit the wrong button. So anyway, oh, that's because I'm on. Why am I on that channel? I'm on the Yes That Marty channel. That's not what I want. I want to be on my channel so I know what the hell's going on. And there we go. So this has no. Oh, I don't have a thumbnail for this either. That's because I don't have any place to do it. I don't have my whatever. Yes, Jesse Leon got the ding. So anyway, big news here in Las Vegas is there was some massive flooding here last night. It was kind of a trip, and I'm going to show you some. I don't know if you've seen the video of it, but in fact, let's look this up on the old Twitter here. Vegas. Vegas. Good morning.
Good morning. I didn't see you guys over here.
No, come on over. That's okay. It's fine.
Coffee and
good.
I'm so stoked that this is open. Because last year I had a lot of time.
Vegas flooding. All right, so let's check out. Let's see. Here, let me show you this. So this is last night in Las Vegas. If you can see that. I mean, it was some serious shit. And also, one of the hotels that in the which hotel was? Do you remember which hotel? The one that was it Planet Hollywood, wasn't it?
I think it was Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, in Planet Hollywood. I mean, it was flooding inside the building. There was water pouring down from their roof inside the building. But yeah, this was insane. This is in Las Vegas last night. Now this was down on the kind of the main part of the strip on near Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo. Yeah, it's monsoon season in Nevada, I guess. I guess it rains. I didn't even know it rained here. Apparently, it rains here every August, but not so much that it's flooding every year. Here's what it looked like in Planet Hollywood. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to make it so you can see it. Rain just pouring right down into the building. Damn, I guess it happens in some place that gets a little rain, gets a shitload of water. Yeah. I guess the good news is Lake Mead's kind of low, so maybe it'll add a couple inches to Lake Mead. But apparently, it also was flooding in Death Valley, California, and apparently there was about 1,000 people stranded down in Death Valley. I think there's some pictures here of Death Valley. Give me a second here. Oh, here it is, right here. So this is what was going on in Death Valley, California, too. So that's pretty wild. And there's more pictures. Someone tweets, if you live in Seven Hills, would you please turn your sprinklers off? So we're sitting here eating dinner last night at the Ahern. By the way, it was the most amazing 5-course meal. What do you think of that meal last
Oh, it
night?
was dynamite. That pork chop was probably the best pork chop I've ever had.
And that smoked tomato with the shrimp.
Yes.
Like they had this smoked tomato, I don't know what you even call it, sauce with just a couple of giant shrimp.
It's like a perfect ragu.
Was that good? Oh, that was so beautiful. And that was kind of a key lime.
Yeah, the cheesecake.
Yep. Oh, it was amazing. Good morning, Fred. Hey, Di, how you doing? Good morning, Cool Frog. So anyway, so we really haven't paid a whole lot of attention to news. Last night, we watched the live stream of Hotep's Been Told You. That was fun. You should go back and go check that out. But basically, let's see. Since we got here, I've drank a lot of coffee, met a lot of cool people. Canon Hotep, Jimmie Das, Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep Virgin Mary. Who else is here? Just met.
Kayleen.
I haven't seen Natasha though. I haven't met her yet because she didn't. I guess she let's just say she had a little more fun and had to wait, and so we'll see her today sometime. Jimmie, oh, that's you, Jimmie Das Hotep, mom, sister, and wife in the house. What are you talking about?
I guess my family's watching. They're hanging out.
Oh, they're on your computer.
It
Look,
must be.
Yeah, look, it said Jimmie Das.
They are. They're on my.
They
Hello. What's up? Hello.
Well, good to see you. Yeah, I'm sitting here with your husband. And wait, mom, sister, and wife. Look, so your sister's over here?
Yeah, we all work together.
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
cool. They say hello. Oh, Christy Das. Okay, I got you. Sup, Jimmie? Love you. Is it Christy, your wife?
That's my sister.
Oh, your sister.
Yep.
Okay. Well, cool. Nice to see you all. So anyway, that threw me off because I'm like, wait, did you?
No,
Which people have done that when we've been live, but they would text me or they would go in the chat.
I log out of my account.
Hello there.
How are you?
Okay, so we got someone who just walked up here.
Hello.
Hello, Sonny Johnson. Come over on this side for a second, Sonny. If you don't mind, you can say hi to my.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
streaming right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So look who walked up, Sonny Johnson.
Hi.
Now did you just get here today?
I got in last night.
Oh, because we never saw you come in.
Yeah,
I'm P-Dog Knight. We can call me Marty
okay,
too.
now putting the faces with
yeah,
the
right.
tags, yeah.
So no, we just I didn't get to do my show this morning, so I'm just like we're just sitting here chatting.
Just hanging out.
So,
Awesome! I'm
Honey,
so
it's so
glad
great
to
to meet
see
you.
you.
So you and you're gonna be with Hotep Jesus tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he saw you come in for breakfast, and you hid over the corner.
I didn't
So
hide.
nobody knew you were
I
over
didn't
there.
hide. I came in first. It wasn't like everybody was sitting there, and then I came and snuck in. I think I was there first, and then
Right.
everybody came in after. So
Yeah.
it
Well,
definitely wasn't hiding.
cool. Well, we're very excited to hear you today. I listen to you a lot, but
Yeah.
you just you don't know who listens to you and they don't.
Yeah, we're actually setting up. We're going to be doing Sunny's Corner live tomorrow.
Oh, you are.
Yes.
What time is that going to be?
10 to 12.
Okay,
tomorrow
so
in
you and shoot, Brody, you were over there
Yeah.
setting it up. Okay,
we're
good
over there
for you.
setting that
That's-
up now. So as soon as Sunny's Corner runs, then we'll start with the Hotep Jesus interview. So it'll be slam
Oh,
packed.
awesome. That's good. Yeah, no, Sonny's Corner is you throw out some truth bombs that people need to hear.
So it's gonna be fun. Like this will be my first time kind of doing it in front of the
Live audience.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna do it live, like
Yeah.
everybody there.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Well, and tell you what, let's have you talk. All right, I'll just turn it to you. Watch this. I am tricky. Oh, I can't do that with this. I have to do it this way. Hang on. All right. So, Sonny, and now you here. I'll even put this over here so they can hear you. So, tell us about Sonny's Corner, because not everybody knows about Sonny's Corner.
It is the home of Black conservatism.
Okay.
It is Black conservatism. It's not conservatism that caters to Black people, or no, it is steeped in the lessons we've learned from Frederick Douglass, from Booker T. Washington to Carter Woodson up to Malcolm X. That's the way I kind of explain it, because it's 4 generations of Black conservative lessons that we have learned the hard way, and the experience, wisdom, and intellect that comes from those lessons. And I want to make sure that that is at the forefront of everything that we do at Studies Corner. So that's what I try to make it out to be. That's what it is. And we just try to make sure everything is conservatism equally applied, but it comes through the strain of intellectual conservatism unique to Black conservatives, Black Americans.
Great. And so and your background comes from you grew up in the belly of the beast.
Yeah, I actually had a split the way I
Okay.
grew up. So I grew up in projects in government housing, and then I also grew up in the country.
Okay.
So I had like living with my father. I had a house where they didn't even have running water yet. So like the plumbing wasn't put in the house. There was no bathrooms. There's no tubs, no anything like. So I've had that portion of life as well. Picking vegetables fresh off the vine, cutting the head off a chicken to eat that night for dinner. Like I've had that sort of experience as well. And I've also know what it's like to start losing your friends at 11, or having your friends start getting pregnant at 12, or like I also understand what that side of the equation looks like. And I think from both sides of it, the one thing you notice is poverty creates the same kind of actions or reactions in a population, no matter where they are, whether it be urban or whether it be country. And once you start to understand that, you'll start to see why I think a lot of Black Americans and white Americans have more in common than the elites have. And we don't get to the point where we actually talk to each other to understand exactly what our similarities are, because they are always focusing us on our differences. And if we were able to see our similarities and start to actually apply them equally to each other, I think we'd be a lot further along in this process than we are now.
Yeah, that is a message I hear from you often. Tell us where people can find Science Corner.
Every single Saturday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., Sirius XM Patriot Channel 125, fire conversation. One of my biggest things I like to do is bring Black men on and let them speak for themselves, because we have a lot of people that want to speak on their behalf, want to speak over their dead bodies, want to speak, you know what I'm saying, want to use them. But when it comes time to actually letting them tell us what they want, nobody wants to do that. Right. So I like to bring Black men on. And I've never had a Black man come on and want to talk about white supremacy. I've never had a Black man want to come on and talk about racism. I never had a Black man want to come on and talk those are not the subjects that Black men want to broach. They want to broach financial independence. They want to broach being masculine in a feminine dominated world. They want to broach conversations that are both intellectual and will move us forward as a society. And so giving them the voice to do that hopefully will give Republicans a chance to see that that is the way that you're going to be able to infiltrate the Black community, is by actually listening to Black men. So.
Right. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I did want to make this an impromptu interview because, you have your time and I want you to have your time.
I love it.
Really greatly
when I get take a second, like this man inspires me almost like every single day. When I get online and I'm seeing him, he's like, "Yep, I'm back at it today," and I'm like.
You know what's funny about that? Because yesterday he said his plane was delayed, right? And he said, so I'm gonna go make the best of this time and go work out. I'm like, okay, I got to get up on the Men of Orders tip and start getting some accountability myself. So I'm like, yeah, I've been needing to do that for a while. And I'm like, Jimmie, the example. And here, Jimmie, the example. Who, when he's in the middle of waiting for a flight, they delayed his flight, so he went and worked out. Now that's some.
He's
that's
definitely
some
one of my inspirations.
I appreciate you guys. Everyone's health is important. I just want people to be healthy. So there's freedom in our health, and that's an important message.
Yeah, I got to learn that because before I get this hip replaced. Anyway, so Sonny, I so appreciate you coming and stop by because we've never met. But you're gonna be some time. I appreciate that.
No problem at all. It was fun.
So, and I'm excited to hear your message tomorrow. And I'm excited to see. I'm excited to listen to your show.
Let me pick who it's going to be tomorrow because we'll find out together.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny, yeah, because it depends on what's happening in the world, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's
we'll
cool.
see. And what the spirit and energy is when they walk in the room, we'll see. That's going to dictate a lot of it.
Well, everybody here loves you, so it's going to be there's going to be a happy spirit, a good feeling, and everyone's here to learn something. So I appreciate what you're about to teach.
All right. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate it. All right.
I'd like to chat with you
later. That is a treat.
All right.
That is absolutely a treat having you drop by.
No problem.
Thank you.
Now
if I can see him turn this, I can't figure out how to turn this thing around. There we go. Anyway, so we're back. So yeah, Sonny's awesome. She's on Sirius XM, and she'll be here at HotepCon tomorrow. Now, unfortunately, though, none of the HotepCon seminars are going to be broadcast. So if it's something you're interested in, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, no, we're excited to have her. So anyway, good morning. Now, who else dropped in while I was here? Let's see. Select a boy. Good morning. Black Hebrew Israelite. That's right. Rachel Madhouse Dildo's here. God. And Jimmie Dosh, your family's still saying hello. Perfect. We already got that though. Anyway, so for most of you, this is afternoon. Let's see what's happening in the world though, because I haven't been paying attention this morning. So let's see what's up. What's the day? Is it Friday?
It is Friday.
It is Friday. By the way, I do have a cup of reparations on hand, like I always do.
One more thing about Sunny, you can find her if you don't have SiriusXM. She has a Did She Say That podcast on YouTube. So
that's the other place. I don't know.
It's still getting up and going, but that's a great place to get a picture.
I'm going to move this so that I can go back and forth with me and Jimmie too.
It's, Did She Say That on YouTube?
Is it Sunny Corner on YouTube?
I don't think it's still Did She Say That podcast, but I know they're revamping it in that direction. So if you don't have SiriusXM paid subscription on Saturdays, check her out on YouTube because you're going to get fire conversation, and a lot of it is the interviews that she's done with those guys that she was talking about.
Okay, yeah, her interviews are great. I also when she, I used to watch Sunny when she was on some of these forums during like the campaigns and stuff, and she'd hit them hard with some things that they aren't thinking about. They're too busy thinking about the noise and not the meat of the subject. So it's actually pretty cool. Good morning, Random American, by the way. All right, so let's see what's trending right now on Twitter. Salman Rushdie was attacked. He was attacked in New York. He's trending #1. Breaking: author Salman Rushdie has been attacked as he was about to give a lecture in Western New York. An AP reporter witnessed a man storming the stage at the Chautauqua institution and began punching or stabbing Rushdie. Here's the article from the AP. An Associated Press reporter witnessed a man confront Rushdie on stage at the Chautauqua institution. Get this off my screen. Get that off my screen. The 75-year-old author was pushed or fell to the floor, and the man was arrested. State police said Rushdie was apparently stabbed in the neck and was flown to the hospital. His condition wasn't immediately known. The moderator at the event was also attacked and suffered a minor head injury, the police said. Rabbi Charles Savanur was among the roughly 2,500 people in the audience. Amid gas, spectators were ushered out of the outdoor amphitheater. And they don't seem to have any updates. Let's see if there's any updates in the on Twitter here. I saw some people talking about this morning, but I didn't necessarily see any results here. I know he was taken away in an ambulance. The Salman Rushdie news reminds me that there are few people on this planet I have less respect for than the PEN America members who protested the organization bestowing an award on Charles Hebdo following the slaughter of that magazine's staff by terrorists. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Piers Morgan just giving the same news. So, and if you're not familiar with Salman Rushdie, he's the one who wrote the book, The Satanic Verses, which the there was a fatwa issued against him. In fact, here's someone talking about that. Wait, did this thing reset? Hang on a second here. There's been a fatwa on him from the Ayatollah of Iran since 1989. It comes right after the arrest of someone in Iran paid $300,000 to kill John Bolton, and the threats to Masih Ahmadinejad in Brooklyn. And they're saying it's not a coincidence. That's crazy. Who did I just? Someone just said hi to Jimmie. Jay Pylon says hi. Jay, I thought you were gonna be here. Is he here somewhere?
No.
No? Okay. I was just curious.
We miss Jay.
So anyway, that is crazy. Prayers for Salman Rushdie. Ben Shapiro says the fatwa against Rushdie has never been revoked. If this is tied to Iran, it demonstrates once again that American attempts to woo the Ayatollahs are an act of supreme idiocy. So that's his opinion, and he's probably not that far off. So anyway, that's wild. Okay, what else is in the news here? I'm skipping a few of these. I mean, it's a typical Free Code Friday, worst game. Oh, there's someone doing a poll on Twitter. Worst game, first game, last game, best game, worst game. My first game. This will date me. At least my first home video game. We had the original Pong.
No kidding.
Yeah, back in the 70s. I mean, you had to hook it to these two screws in the back of the TV, but yeah, we had Pong. So, and unfortunately, we had it. Still had the little console as of 10 years ago, but somehow it got lost. Anyway, let's see. I don't care about games right now, though. Let's see. Rod Wave, no, that's John Bolton. Okay, Bolton is trending. Let's see what this says. Former National Security Advisor John Bolton and Newsback host Eric Bolling exchanged words about the Biden and Trump administration's foreign policy during an episode Thursday. Let's see if we can see what's going on about that. Oh, God. Okay, so this is a lot of people. This is just another part of this game that they're playing right now, or seem to be playing, where they make inferences, and the inferences become news and become a topic of chatter, and they don't have to be true, because enough people start talking about them that it becomes true. So, for example, over the last few days, with this raid on Trump's compound or whatever, his home in Mar-a-Lago, some rumor comes up from the Washington Post. The Washington Post reports that people familiar with the matter say the reason that could have happened is because he may have had nuclear secrets or nuclear classified information on nuclear topics. All they have to do is say the word nuclear, and now everybody, you watch on Twitter and everyone's talking about, oh, he had stolen nuclear documents, he had nuclear codes, he had this and that. Unconfirmed report, and all they have to do is say is nuclear. So now, if you listen to the idiots on Twitter there's the haters, there's the people who are the absolute, what's a good word? Just the followers, the MAGA people, and then there's people like me who I just try to see what's going on. I'm going to side with Trump on this. This is an obvious hit game that they're playing. That when the Washington Post says the word nuclear, they know for a fact that every other news media outlet will report on that word, and so now it becomes a common theme throughout the media, and you can't take it back, whether it turns out to be complete bullshit or not. So right now, it's an interesting game they're playing, because Trump is now also saying, okay, fine, unsealed the warrant. The Attorney General of the United States pretends like, oh, well, We want to unseal the warrant. We asked the judge. We're going to ask the judge to unseal the warrant. Why are they just talking about it? Supposedly, if Trump or his lawyers had gotten the warrant, which he says they don't have a copy of it, he could show it himself. But also, why would this warrant be sealed in the first place? Is it bullshit or not? Anyway, my point was, now some experts are weighing in on the alleged Iranian plot to kill high-profile U.S. official because they were talking about with the Salman Rushdie attack. Same thing's happening to John Bolton, it seems like. Let's see. News reporters will use the term nuclear option in relation to foreign policy. You do realize the effect that has on the other countries. Oh, I know that. I know that too, furry kitten. And that's, for us, nuclear option usually means something changing the rules in the Senate or some bullshit. But yeah, other foreign countries are going, wait, why are the Americans talking about a nuclear option? That's crazy. So anyway, let's see what the anti-Trump people say. Okay, former National Security Advisor John Bolton says Trump should release his receipt or copy of the search warrant from Mar-a-Lago. Well, yeah, he should. And he's demanding that they unseal it. Either one. I want to know why they did it. And if this is some political bullshit, someone needs to take the blame for it. The idea that the President of the United States had no idea this was coming, I still say it's bullshit. Ryan R., how you doing? Yeah, I'm streaming late. This is the West Coast Las Vegas version of the Morning Night Live from the Ahern Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right. Bolton, when John Bolton says on Newsmax that we are safer under Biden than we would have been under Trump, the host loses his mind and they have an epic battle. I know people hate Bolton, but this is fantastic. He debunks every fake narrative that they created about his foreign policy. Really? Was it John Bolton the ambassador to the United Nations or something like that under Donald Trump? And debunks it how? John Bolton is an establishment hack, and look. Here's one thing. Here's my biggest criticism of Donald Trump. He wanted to be anti-establishment, but he was a little bit lazy with some of his appointments. I'm sorry. Chris Wray sucks. John Bolton is the worst of the worst. And I think Trump was right on his foreign policy, especially when it came to NATO and Europe, where NATO needed to step up and do their fair. They're always talking about, the corporations should pay their fair share. Hey, shouldn't the other members of NATO pay their fair share? Do we need to constantly front them so they can have all these social programs because they don't have to pay it on their military because we're protecting their asses. So, Donald Trump was absolutely right that they should have stepped up and lived up to their obligations. Anyway, so that's Ron Filipkowski, who's, let's just say he's a, what's my phrase? The cleaner of the taint with thine tongue for Donald Trump. So that's what Filipkowski is. And Jimmie's just laughing.
I like it.
Oh, man.
It's perfect.
Now, Michael Tracy, John Bolton was already all over TV this week, once again, demanding regime change in Iran. Given the alleged assassination plot against him, D.C. think tanks are declaring Iran a co-combatant in the Ukraine war by supplying Russia with drones. Now this Rushdie situation is not good. Yeah, Iran's flexed their muscles. I mean, look, this spot one on Salman Rushdie's been since, 1988 or 89? Is it a surprise that someone finally actually attacked him? I don't think so. Anyway, fuck John Bolton. Let's see what else is trending. Trump going to jail is trending. A hashtag Trump going to jail. Aww. Trump says nuclear weapons issue is a hoax after Washington Post report. If the nuclear documents are just a hoax, release the signed receipts. You can prove what you say today. Donald Trump was not there when they did the raid, so he doesn't have them. If there were receipts, but hey, I'm all for it. Let's go full full disclosure on this, and let's the chips fall where they may, because so many times Donald Trump has been in the walls have been closing in. The walls are closing in. Really? Well, if the walls are closing in, let them close in. But I got a feeling that this whole thing is a bunch of bullshit. That this whole thing's a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, we'll see. Let them release it all. That's what I say. Real Vinny James says, so Twitter's allowing nuclear to trend. We saw thousands tweeting Trump is guilty. They said Trump is going to jail. So Trump says, release the warrant. The Dems and the FBI have perpetrated yet another hoax against this man. Shame. Yeah, that's why Twitter has nuclear trending. But it's look, to those of us who watched this for years and years, this is straight out of the playbook. It's kind of crazy. The Democrat playbook is working gloriously on Twitter. If only they thought of stolen nukes sooner. So dumb. So many things that are trending more. Trump is going to jail with 1,132 tweets, and they. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, he's just showing a bunch of different things that are trending. Let's see. This tweet age wrote, Trump treason, Trump is going to jail. A man you can bait with a tweet is not a man we can trust with nuclear weapons. That's Hillary Clinton said. Yeah, she needs to shut the fuck up. Anyway, all right, so that's that. Let's move on. Let's see what else is trending. Hogwarts Legacy. Nope. The game. Nope. Oh, did you hear? I don't know if you're fans of rap music or not. I'm not necessarily. But I think there is someone in the rap world who could possibly be committing career suicide. So there's this rapper called The Game. You might be familiar with him. And apparently, he's got a new album out, so to speak. And apparently, in this album, he does an entire song dissing Eminem and 50 Cent called The Black Slim Shady. Okay, chat. Tell me how you think that's going to go. Do you think Em will sit back? I mean, clearly this is going to get the man some attention. But this is funny. Let's see. The Game. You're not the top 5 in mine. Big or Pac Eyes. No Andre, no Nas. Stop telling white lies. That's one of the that's one of the lines. The Game's top 10 best rappers alive list in order. Jay-Z, Nas, Lil Wayne, Eminem. Oh, he has Eminem at number 4 though. He had him number 4. Kendrick, Snoop Dogg, Drake, Andre 3000, J. Cole, Little Baby. But now he's in his rap. He's saying, you're not top 5 in mine. Interesting. That was just last year he said that too. Okay, anyway. Rap beefs are like WWE matches. They are prescribed and the winner is known beforehand. 50 Shades of Mom Spaghetti. Eminem would probably diss The Game back. Oh, that'd be a shocker, wouldn't it now? Swing and a miss? Okay. All right, anyway. All right, let's see what else we got here. I've already bored with that one. Joan of Arc's trending. Shakespeare's Globe Theatre in London announces their new play about Joan of Arc will have the leader use they, them pronouns. I would swear right now, but there are kids walking through this lobby. Hold up. Hold up. Did I read this right? Shakespeare's Globe Theatre in London announces that their new play about Joan of Arc will have the leader use they, them pronouns. You're going to take away her womanhood. You're going to take away Joan of Arc's womanhood. You're going to take a badass woman and turn her into a they, them. What the fuck are you thinking? Are you fucking serious? J.K. Rowling ridicules Shakespeare Globe Theatre for portraying Joan of Arc as non-binary. Should we read this article from the Daily Mail? Let's read this. This is crazy. Let's see if it pops up. Exclusive. J.K. Rowling ridicules Shakespeare Globe Theatre for portraying Joan of Arc as non-binary with they and them pronouns, as women's rights campaigners say to rewrite female history is an insult. It's absolutely a fucking insult. Let's see. Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling has ridiculed the Globe Theatre's portrayal of Joan of Arc as a non-binary after women's rights campaigners said the switch was insulting and damaging. Ms. Rowling is a longtime campaigner of women's rights and has spoken out over concerns on transgender people having access to women-only spaces. Wait a minute. Not transgender people. Men living a trans life. Mailed online exclusive yesterday on Shakespeare's Globe Theatre's new portrayal of Joan of Arc as non-binary and using pronouns they, them has sparked extensive backlash from feminists and historians. And while Ms. Rowling's entry to the debate was the lightest of touches, it will be seen as hugely significant to supporters of her views and causes. It came after a Twitter user criticized the Globe's new Joan production. Her remark of coming next, Napoleon as a woman because he was defeated at Waterloo, was liked by Ms. Rowling on the social media timeline. Now that's funny. That is actually funny. It came moments after Heather Binning from Women's Rights Network told Mail Online the play was damaging to women. She said, "This demonstration is just how our arts and creative industries have taken on the woke mantle without realizing that being kind to one group." I'm sorry, I just skipped a little bit. How being kind to one group of people actually hurts and damages another important and fundamental group. Joan of Arc was female. Her early years were spent cooking and cleaning and looking after the animals. When she was 10, she had a vision that she was to fight for France. In order to do so, she took on the outward appearance of being male. This had nothing to do with feelings and everything to do with the biological reality and disadvantage that being a woman, female bride. Many women throughout the ages have had to adopt maleness in order to be taken seriously and advance their ambition. This is insanity. This is when you know shit's gone too far. FTG. I know it's Friday, but seriously, FTG to everyone at the Globe Theatre. It's crazy. Let's see if I can find some comments about this. Let's see. Shakespeare the Globe Theatre tweeted, "Our new play, I, Joan, shows Joan as a legendary leader who uses the pronouns they, them. We are not the first to present Joan this way, and we will not be the last. We can't wait to share this production with everyone and discover this cultural icon." Bullshit. No one, oh my God, these people are so fucking stupid. So Sister Outriders editing says, "The logic behind arguing that Joan d'Arc, was not a woman is much the same logic as the church used to burn her alive at the stake. The idea that wearing men's clothes, leadership, military prowess, and political authority are all incompatible with womanhood." Oh, damn. Damn. That's, Someone here, Joan of Arc was a woman. Eddie Izzard is not a woman. Clear enough? Oh, ding. Joan of Arc, doing all of the incredible things she did as a woman, is a pretty key element of her story. Abso-fucking-lutely it was. So these people lost their damn mind. Oh, Titania McGrath has chimed in. Joan of Arc was strong, courageous, and independent, and so was clearly non-binary or trans. A female Joan of Arc would have been too busy knitting, gossiping, and shopping for shoes to fight the English. Because that's pretty much what it is, man. The whole trans women thing is teaching the biggest stereotypes of what women should be under a social construct. It's so funny because originally they used that social construct line saying, well, it's just a social construct, it's not real, there should not be these gender roles, and then they go and hyper activate the gender roles and gender stereotypes to make am I allowed to say this? Fake women. I don't know if you heard that, but it's crazy. All right. These people are nuts. All right, let's see what else. Let's see. Joan of Arc. Michelle Branch. Michelle Branch? Is that the singer? Michelle Branch was arrested for domestic assault. Nashville police confirmed to Variety. Her arrest took place after she revealed her split from her husband of 3 years, Black Keys drummer Patrick Carney. Interesting. They arrested a woman for domestic assault? Wow. Can anyone say Amber Heard, anybody? All right, let's see. Anything else here? David Brooks is trending. Readers discuss a New York Times op-ed by writer David Brooks about the FBI's search of the former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. I can't stand David Brooks. Anne Heche's. Uh-oh. Oh, no. So, okay. Y'all heard about Anne Heche. Anne Heche, the actress that wasn't she married to? Who was she married to? Was she married to the comedian that had the show? Well, apparently she died. So Anne Heche had an accident, right? She was apparently she was drunk, and she drove her car into someone's home. Yeah, Ellen DeGeneres, that's it. She drove her car into someone's house, like crashed into someone's house, right? Well, she flees the scene in her little, she's driving one of those Mini Coopers, right? She flees the scenes, flying down the street, and crashes into another car and gets into, ends up damaging herself. She was in a critical condition. Well, apparently, she is now dead. Anne Heche drove drunk and plowed into a family home, burning the entire place down. They lost everything. Who cares about them, right? Prayers up for Anne Heche. Yeah, I'm kind of in the FTG, but she can rest in peace. But actually, maybe not in peace. And apparently, Anne Heche died. Did you hear about that? So she was driving. I'm talking to Jimmie. Here, I'll put Jimmie back on the screen for a second here. Jimmie's.
Hey, sorry.
No, that's okay. So this is Jimmie Das Hotep. He often's in the chat. Apparently, his family's in the chat right now. So she had an accident. She was driving drunk, crashed into someone's house, set the house on fire. The house burned down. She flees the scene at a high rate of speed and then crashes into a tree or some shit and ends up in the hospital. Well, okay. Yashar Ali says Anne Heche lost her brother in a car crash when she was just 13. It happened just a few months after her father, who sexually abused her, died due to complications from HIV. What a horrific way to leave this earth. My heart breaks for her 2 sons. My heart breaks for the family whose house she burned down. And it's unfortunate that she had this need to flee the scene and then get into another accident. I feel bad that she died, but I'm feeling bad for other people. You know what? Heartbreaking for her 2 sons. Yeah, her 2 sons have to deal with her having this. having this happen to their mother, or having this mother do this to herself. Oh, was it almost time? What time is it? No, it's only 11, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, TMZ, 14 hours. NH is not expected to survive after suffering a severe brain injury. Let's see. Someone here says most people have the personal and moral bandwidth to pray for both the family of NH and the homeowner who lost much due to H's action. Pray for those lost in addiction. Pray for their families, and perhaps volunteer to help those infected by impaired driving. Mm. Oh, I see. This paper saying basically it's so distressing to see so many people say screw her because I understand the temptation to do so, but we are commanded to pray for everyone, even the difficult people. Okay, I'm on board with that, but let's not forget the people's whose lives she also affected. That's all I'm saying. All right, anything else here? Jamin, it's Jamin's birthday. He's some K-pop star that I don't give a fuck about. Let's see. All right, doesn't look like there's some NFL shit trending. I don't care. Nuclear's still trending. Now, and it's funny. Okay, so remember, the Washington Post is leaked this. Somebody said, FBI sought classified documents related to nuclear weapons during Mar-a-Lago's search, according to the Washington Post. Now, the Washington Post reported that someone familiar with the matter said it might be that. So see how they changed that and how this becomes, this was about, they had classified documents about nuclear weapons. The Washington Post reported the FBI sought, among other items, classified documents related to nuclear weapons during their search of former President Donald Trump's residence at his Mar-a-Lago club in Palm Beach, Florida. This information comes after the U.S. Department of Justice announced on Thursday that it's moving forward with unsealing the search warrant and itemized receipt of what was taken. Again, this all comes from someone familiar with the story, right? Holy shit. Let's see. FBI uncovered 11 sets of classified documents in Trump's search. And they keep pushing this classified documents thing. Who is the one person in the United States of America who can determine whether or not documents are classified or not? That would be the President of the United States. All right, so that's all the trending stuff. Let's see if there's anything new in the news before I sign off here. Let's just go to see who's tweeting what. Who is this? The important part of propaganda was linking the right and delegitimizing peaceful protests. They used this example. I don't know what that's about. Exclusive warrant shows DOJ, FBI waited several days after judge approved to conduct Mar-a-Lago raid. So this is in Breitbart. By the way, I had dinner last night with someone who writes for Breitbart. If you are familiar with Patriot J or Jordan, what is Jordan's last name? I can't think of Jordan's last name, but he writes for Breitbart, and I had dinner with him and who else had? Okay, I'm blanking on it. I'll think about it in a minute. The warrant authorized the search of former President Donald Trump's residence at Mar-a-Lago shows it was issued by U.S. Magistrate Judge Bruce Reinhardt on August 5th, 2022 at 12 p.m., nearly 3 full days before the Justice Department and the FBI conducted the raid to execute it. The raid did not occur until the morning of August 8th, when federal agents from the FBI arrived at Mar-a-Lago to execute the search warrant. The document obtained and reviewed by Breitbart News shows that the DOJ and FBI waited several days after Reinhardt approved the warrant to conduct the raid, something that severely undercuts the talking points issued by Attorney General Merrick Garland in a public statement on Thursday when he broke his silence to discuss the matter in televised remarks. Why the authorities waited several days to execute service of the warrant if the matter rose to such a serious national security issue is unclear. If what federal agents intended to obtain from the raid was such a risk to national security, the fact they decided to linger and wait for several days before executing is likely to become a major point of contention as this debate plays out in front of the public. Interesting. Garland announced his public remarks on Thursday that the Department of Justice had moved to unseal the warrant and inventory list of documents obtained from the raid. Trump indicated in public statements on Thursday evening that he would support such a move and wants the documents out in public. It is expected these documents, including the warrant that has been reviewed by Breitbart News, will be made public by the court soon, later on Friday or the coming days. Yeah, because see, some people say, well, if Trump wants people to see it, he could just release himself. Well, Trump wasn't there, so they left it with his lawyers. Anyway, here's an update from 1:51 Eastern Time, so just a few minutes ago. The inventory list of what was seized, or the receipt part of the document, is 3 pages long and constitutes 2 separate receipts. One that is 2 pages long and another that is 1 page long. Both receipts were signed by Trump's attorney, Christina Bobb, and dated Monday, August 8, 2022 at 6:19 p.m. The longer receipt was signed by FBI Special Agent Jeremy Linton, and the shorter piece was signed by the name L. Grady Gary and includes the title SSA. It is unclear who that person is, and the handwriting is not the clearest. Again, it's a developing story, so we'll start to figure it out soon. Let's see. All right, anything else that I can dig up here? Oh, here's now. See, this is okay. This may slightly describe me. Someone named Chris Stiegel said, "My wife has been pretty ambivalent about Donald Trump. Voted for him, didn't particularly care about his return. After the news broke his home is raided, her ambivalence has vanished. She's ready for battle." You know, that's a theme I keep hearing. In fact, last night on Hotep's Been Told You, even Hotep Jesus kind of made that same thing. He's going all in on Trump in 2024. You know, the funny thing about this, and I'm going to finish with this. So a lot of this maneuvering that everyone's doing, the January 6th committee, the people who raided raided his home, the purpose here is so that they can discourage or disqualify Trump from running. Now, there's a problem because there's, in fact, this the records law that they're using as far as this raid, for example, mishandling classified documents. Apparently, in that law, there's something in that law that says, well, if you are convicted of this, that you would be disqualified for running for office. Problem is, the Constitution of the United States of America very specifically lists the qualities of a person to run for president of the United States. Guess what? Unless you amend the Constitution, you cannot change those. You cannot change that. So, he meets the criteria, even if this were something that he did wrong. At least that's my. Oh, hello. New name, Reacciona Puerto Rico. Nice to meet you. I'm glad you're here. You're new to the show, I'm assuming, unless you are using a new name. Welcome. Hello, Bishop. By the way, I should probably see who's dropped in because I haven't. It's hard to pay attention to the chat of this. JMK, what's happening? I'm not sure who else is here. Ty Alexander, I didn't say hi to yet. Renee Mayette, Ryan R. Okay, there's a whole bunch of people here. I'm glad you all are here. And in case you're wondering where I am, oops, I just almost knocked my whole table over. I'm here at HotepCon in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're at the Ahern Hotel. Beautiful convention hotel and facility. And the food, oh my God, the 5-course meal we had last night is, woo boy, oh, I'm at HotepCon. You're here. Man, what'd you think of that meal last night? That meal was Oh man, that meal was the bomb. That shit was good. We had for those who I guess I haven't said, the 5-course meal. We had so the chef came out and demonstrated the proper way to make a Caesar salad, and that was one of the best Caesar salads I've had in a long time. Then the second course was these gigantic prawns, man. It was like 2 prawns, and that had this smoked tomato sauce that was just out of this world. Then we had what was the third course? Oh, it was like short ribs over pasta, and that pasta was cooked perfect, man. It was so good, and it had this it just had this really nice sauce. That was good. And then the fourth course, we had these bone-in pork loin chops that were on a bed of cheese grits, and it had these like poblano peppers in the sauce and stuff. Yeah, short rib marsala. That was amazing. And then the pork loin, the bone-in pork loin was like I said, it had the cheese grits and it had this poblano peppers and oh my god! And then it finished off with kind of a key lime cheesecake that had a fresh cream on the side. It had some raspberry compote on the side. Oh, it was my stomach was so happy. It was just amazing. So anyway, all right. So I gotta lock this up because we're about to go in and listen to Hotep Jesus do some interviews with some of the special guests of the show. I can't remember what order it's in today, but we're gonna go see those people, and I may do another stream here in between events. But today we got two of those speakers today, and then later we're taking over the pool in the evening, kind of a pool party gathering. And then tomorrow we got Sunny Johnson's going to speak. She's going to do her show from here, and then I'm going to go shoot guns with Canon Hotep because we're going to go to the gun range because he brought some of his hardware with him, and so we're gonna do some we're gonna waste some bullets. So anyway, that's got to be it for today, though, people. You know what? Thank y'all for dropping in. Kind of this late version of the Morning Night Live. As you know, I'm here Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, and you can extrapolate from there based on wherever you live. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button, like I always ask, because you are the sponsor of the show, and that's how the show works. Share the stream before, during, and after the show. If you're watching on a replay, put a comment in the comment section so I know you dropped by. And finally, if you want to sponsor the show, you can do that at pdognight.live, which I didn't even check to see if there are any super chats or Streamlabs. But the Streamlabs link is pdognight.live. You can watch the show there, participate in the chat, drop a couple bucks in the tip jar once in a while if you want to write out long sentences. It's better on Streamlabs because you don't have quite the character restrictions that YouTube has. But you can also do YouTube super chats or Venmo and Cash App. That'll be in the description down below. That's it for today, though, people. I gotta go. My name is P Dog Night, and I'm out of here. Bye bye.